Hello, welcome back to Scoop Time with Tay. How are you guys doing today? It's been a while. It's been a little minute, but I haven't missed a month yet. So I'm doing pretty good if you ask me, because life happens and I've been pretty busy trying to just get everything together, and now I'm doing resin pieces, like keychains and everything like that. And I'm gonna do a shameless promotion. So look, it's my little elephant, my end, and I really just threw stuff up in my end because I didn't know what I wanted. And now I'm doing coasters too, and these turned out so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. Like, it's a puzzle piece one, so it's two more to go with it, but like it turned out. It turns out really good though, but yeah, I have other ones, but yeah, I just want to do a little shameless promotion. I might as well, because guess what? I'm trying to get that side money. Oh, and I cut my hair, you guys. You like. But seriously, I haven't missed a month yet. I am still trying to, put out more videos, but they do take time. I still be needing a break, because your girl be tired sometimes. So that's just what's going on. But what I do want to say is, everyone that has supported me in everything that I'm doing, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching this video, because you don't have to, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Also, if you are interested in my resin pieces, you should follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook. My Instagram is your_necessity. It's gonna be down below, and my Facebook is my name, Natay Burford. So anyways, because y'all didn't come to hear me talk about all that. I'm sorry, but I wanted to make this video because I understand growing up that I didn't know how to read the Bible. I didn't understand, but then they saying read it, but I'm like, I don't understand it, and I'm not maintaining it. It's like, when I'm reading it, if you ask me what I just read, I don't even know. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Until I found this method that I'm about to tell you guys about that works for me now. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because a lot of young people don't know how to and haven't figured out their niche. So I just wanted to share what works for me and how I go about reading the Bible and studying it. Okay. I have to get into my intro. Let's do that. You guys, so again, thank you for clicking on this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and please share it too. If it's beneficial to you, please share it. Okay, let me just go and stop rambling. So my main tools is this right here, which I got from Walmart, if I'm not mistaken, and it's just a little, it says a Bible study companion. So I use this, and it's just my notebook that I write in. And as you can see, I do write a lot, okay? A lot in here. So that's what I was writing, and I use my phone for my Bible app. It's on there. Okay, so basically what I do is, and this is just my process of the steps I take and how I take them, why I take them, etc. So first, I start off, before I read my Bible or anything like that, I just pray and just ask God to reveal what He wants me to get out of what I'm about to read, and just a clear understanding and a spiritual understanding. And then I go on to my next. And you might find that redundant, but I promise you, you ask God and it will happen, okay? Then what I do is I break mine up in sections, because if it's a long verse, if it's a long chapter or whatever, I'm not, it's hard to keep focused, and especially with the process that I do, it's gonna take a lot. So I break mine into sections. So meaning, if I'm in a certain book, for instance, and I might see how long is, if it's only 20 verses in this section, then I'm going to just read the whole thing. But if it's like 40, I'm gonna probably break it up and stop at 20. You know what I'm saying? So I do that. I decide where I'm gonna stop at, where I'm gonna read to, and sometimes I look in this book first to see basically where, you know, like try to get close enough, like where it stops. So in this book it might have, okay, 1 to 5, etc. So I might go 1 to 5 and then read it and then break it down, or 1 to whatever it puts on there. I don't know if it makes sense there, but yeah, I just split it up. So after I split up what I'm gonna do, then I read those verses that I said that I want to stop it, and then I go back and I go to my little study guide companion, and it doesn't break down like every single thing. Like if you really could see it, it's very short. You know, it's a lot of words, but it's very short. If you're doing 1 through 5, the little passage like this thick probably explaining certain things, and it doesn't explain the whole thing, just give you kind of key points of certain things you might get out of it. So then I will read that to see if we got the same thing. If not, or it gives me something different. I was like, okay. Then, okay, this is the part most people probably not gonna like. I summarize the text. I summarize what I just read. So literally, I'm writing what just happened. And the reason I do that is because at that point you have to process what just happened, and you have to put them in your own words, meaning you have to understand what you just read. And so that can become a lot sometimes, but if you break it down into sections, and this is why I break it down into sections, it won't be as, you know, difficult or become too much. So you just write out what you just read, literally summarize what happened, and put in your own words. Literally, I be talking like I'm talking to somebody. That's how I write out my things, like I'm talking to somebody. Also, I do read New Living Translation version, the New Living Translation version, when I'm reading by myself, or the New King James version. But the New Living Translation version is much simpler, so I do read that one. But yeah, so I summarized in my own words, with like, yeah, he got, you know, because like Saul and David is really, they kind of crazy. Well, Saul is, because I'm like, ooh, he is very jealous. But anyways, so that's how I really be writing out. And that's how I just kind of talk it out. But that really has helped me, because I can recall things way better than just reading it and saying, okay, I read it, but I wasn't comprehending. So now I can, once I write it, summarize it, I know I'm comprehending what just happened. Even if it's the smallest, minutest thing, just summarize it. And then if I got anything out of that part, I write that as well. Or if I had a question like, why did he do that? Because that don't even make sense. You know, if I have a question, or if I'm getting something from that passage, I also write that out as well. And that just still, again, when you write, I guess it's like school. When you write stuff out, sometimes it sticks better in your memory, because now you're making your brain process it differently. And even when you think, oh, I'm probably not gonna get nothing out of this, you'll be surprised. Once you start writing stuff, God will give you certain things like, wow, that's wow. So, and trust me, I do it all the time. I'll be like, I'm not gonna get nothing out of this. And when I start writing, things happen. So it works for me. Basically, that's really what I do. That's really what I do. I just break it down into sections, read it. And even if I do subsections, like, okay, I said I want to go 1 through 20, but I'm gonna stop at 1. I'm gonna do 1 through 5, break that part down, say what I got. Then I'm gonna go 6 through 10 or 6 through 15, break that down. Then, you know, I do that as well, so I can still won't just be writing so much. But yeah, that is how I study my Bible, and it really has worked. And then afterward, I try to pray and everything like that. But this process, it really has helped me really figure it out. But the thing is, a lot of people, honestly, are lazy and they don't want to sit here and write nothing. But nothing else worked for me. So until I had got out that lazy stage of me saying, I ain't trying to sit up here and do all that writing. So I got this stage, I was not understanding. So it's like, you're going to have to make up in your mind, is it important enough for you to try to understand this Bible and spend time with God, or if it's not? Because if it's not, then admit that to yourself and just pray about it, that God give you the desire to really spend time with him and take the certain actions you need to understand his word. Because nothing comes to you without you working at it. And the same thing, just like you gotta work at school, you gotta study at school, you still gotta take those same precautions when it comes to reading God's word, understanding it. And there's, and it is what it is. I had to get out that phase myself because I really was not trying to do all it. But that's the reason why I do break it up in sections, so I won't become overwhelmed, or because you'll get burnt out if if you feeling overwhelmed by all these words, all this. Like, no, break it up in sections. I don't feel like it's a race. For me, it's not a race because I honestly take my time with it. I'm not in a race. Even though I just bought another couple books to help me with my whole studying the Bible, and it's supposed to be in a year. I'm not gonna finish in a year because I'm still not like, again, I don't feel like it's a race for me to, you do need to know your word, but I'm not gonna I don't want to burn myself out trying to reread and I'm not comprehending. I want to spend that time to comprehend and take my time. So that's me personally. But other people do other things to comprehend and understand the Bible. And I know this isn't really a review or talk about a product, but it's still my experience on something, and this is just what helped me. And I didn't have anybody to really tell me how. They would just tell me to study the Bible. And I'm like, but y'all not telling me how to. I'm telling you, I'm not understanding. You say, pray and ask God to understand, but you're not giving me the tools, so I'm still supposed to just read and understand, or what? I wasn't getting it. So this way really helped me to get to that understanding in a way, and I'm still growing a lot. So, what I understand now about the Bible probably won't be the same thing I understand in a year, 2 years, 10 years. But it's still a start. I thank you guys for all your support. And again, I do not take it for granted. I thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please make sure that you share this video if it's beneficial to you. I hope you guys are prosperous in everything that you do in your life. I wish joy on all of you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.